Morning, guys. Mike here from Rust Brothers. It is Tuesday, July 2nd, 2024. We are 17 days away, supposedly, from doing our test drive. We've just had the long weekend. Everybody has been sicker than dogs. How are you feeling today, Miss Cass?
Feeling slightly better. What is this?
I don't know, but it's not what you're looking for. I think that's a windshield wiper washer.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, might need that. Yes, we might need that later. So here we have the 64 Chevelle, resplendent in its 1963 meadow green paint. Got a little bit of denibbing to do, but all in all, it looks pretty sick. Beautiful color. Can hardly wait to see it out in the sunshine, heading across the prairies. Right now, we are working on our beautiful Speedtech suspension.
This is beautiful stuff.
Nice stuff, eh, Blair?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look at all this stuff.
It is highly refined.
Highly refined. So right now, this is what they call their chicane kit. This is their tubular upper.
That's already in the lower.
Down here, we have their lowers and their spindles. Ooh, look at those
Sway bars
studs.
in. That's a pretty freaking beefy sway bar.
Sway bar. Look at the size of that. That's thicker than you know what.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't see any body roll happening on this baby.
No.
So right now, to install the chicane kit, it does come with instructions. Make sure you open all the boxes and find them. So basically what they do is
We cut this out.
yeah, well, you can see on this side, this one hasn't been touched yet. So you cut out your stock shock
Control
mount.
arm mount and shock mount.
Well, you don't cut out the upper control arm mount. We leave that part. It says in the instructions, do not cut that out.
You trim a bunch of it.
Yes, but we don't cut it off. Just being technically correct.
Persnickety.
Yes. Anyway, so basically, I mean, what do they say? You just run it right across the top.
Well, we take out as little as we have to.
Yeah.
And they give pretty good instructions on what to do. And that's what we're doing.
Yeah,
I got to cut out a 4.5-inch hole in the upper shock mount
Yeah.
for the frame rail.
Yeah.
So I'll bring in your favorite tool, the
Plasma cutter.
You can do it with the zip cut, but
The plasma cutter's somewhat quicker, and then basically this piece goes in.
yes.
This
that.
part faces forward,
Yep.
and then that reinforces this once it's welded back in.
Right.
And then you have your chicane kit mounted in there, somewhat like that after. So your coilovers have a secure place of attachment.
Absolutely. Lots
Yes.
and lots of room to move.
Yeah. Anyway, it's going to be pretty cool. We can hardly wait because once we get the front end on, then we can put it back up on our hoist.
Yes.
And get the rear suspension in, get our wiring, get our brake lines, our fuel lines, our gas tank. And anyway, that's the update. That's what we hope to accomplish today, some suspension, maybe even get it back up on the hoist. And
Yes.
17 days, go Blair, go.
We're going to carry on with the front suspension from Speedtech. Got to show this off. This is beautiful stuff. Read the directions. Matters which side you bolt up. Welds are beautiful. Shipped nicely. There's no freaking scratches. I mean, this is nice freaking stuff. So I'm going to assemble the top ones in the car. Pretty straight ahead. I did read the directions. And then I've got some bolts ready. New nuts and washers. And I'll put the lower ones in. And then I'm going to unwrap our new shocks, coilover shocks. And I think I have to take the spindles off our old front suspension. And we're putting on some new front brakes. But I'll find out as we go along here. So right now I'm going to put in this lower upper control arm. Okay, it slides in just like so. Already filled up the threads, of course. Put my lock washers on. And I'm just putting everything in hand tight right now. I'm just doing it hand tight. I mean, of course, once we're all done, everything goes for an alignment, but right now I just want to get it all together. Get it on the car, use up all the parts that came, not have any leftover parts. That's always a bonus. And then I'll worry about adjustment. So That's my two upper control arms. I put the other side in first. You know, make sure I knew how complicated it would be. It is 2-hole nuts and bolts. All right. I'm just dying to see these coilovers, so I'm going to open that up right now. I think that's what this is. Hopefully we're going to see Mike back there later today. Okay, that's not too bad. Whoa, a lot of stuff in here. Ooh, springs. Let's see what they look like. This is going to be far superior to the stock front end. Wrapped in plastic and shipping, no scratches, beautiful. I'm just going to set them down here so they can't roll off. And this looks cool. What do we got here? Oh, look at this. Look at this. This is beautiful. Oh my. Yes, the lock nuts and rubbers, everything's in here. Plus directions, it's important for these especially. So that's great. I'm going to leave these in the box right now. I can put these in afterwards. Eye out for that. Oh, no, we should be good because we bought their control arms. So we should be good. Okay, before I get too carried away with that, what are the goodies? More springs, more coilovers. Oh, hey. These guys even send a wrench you need to adjust your coilovers. That's pretty cool. Very cool. Well, just so you know how cool it is. I mean, I have different size of adjustable ones, but it's nice to have one that's specifically made for the one you're working on, right? That makes it freaking easy. Really nice. Wow. Those are pretty beefy too. Good. Happy about that. So, some lock washers. Okay, quit around with that. Let's get back to doing the lower control arms. 2 nuts, 2 bolts, 2 lock washers. Okay, they're marked. Driver's side. Right on. That helps. And again, nicely finished. Okay, let's see. Oh, I can see my issue here. The issue is I put the jack stand in the wrong place. Let's see if I can still get these in. No, I can't. So I'm gonna have to bring the floor jack in, lift it up in the center of the cross member, so I can bolt these in. And I want to leave the first scratches for Mike, so I'll be very careful with these. And we'll scratch the paint. Because I might need to add some more oil to this floor jack. Maybe once the car is built. Oof. It'd be scary like that. Okay. Okay. I'm happier. As you get older, you get wiser. But risking your freaking neck. Okay. Now, oh, always the thread loop. Here we go. Perfect. Just the perfect fit. I may have to get my wooden hammer or a rubber hammer just to convince Because these things have all gotten beat up a little bit. The cross member, gravel roads, rocks. Oh wow. Yeah, these are machined very nicely. I just don't, I hate using a hammer, but I'll find a rubber hammer and tap these up in place. They fit that exact. So yes. And we'll go get a rubber hammer. All right, I have my hammer, I have my wrenches. Here we go, best out of 5. This is the one I use on the English wheel for tapping metal, neoprene. Almost there. Oh, yeah. That's about the perfect fit you could ask for. No slop. The other one's really freaking close. I'll put the run on hand tight right now. And just snug. And I gotta get a center line-up punch to pull that front bushing in. It's almost lined up. All right. Where are we at? Just that close. Right on. Just gotta get my head in the seat. I think I've got it. Might be there. Uh-oh. That would be bad. Oh, nice. Nice. Well, I got my hair doped up. Jeez. Yes, I do. I think I've been working here too long. No, my freaking word. Next thing I'll be running into freaking cars and buildings. All messed up. And I won't have anyone to yell at about it. Beautiful. So happy. I could just put my hair on the threads. That'd dope it up, but I'll save that for later. Okay. Lock nut. Great. Now I'll go do the other side, same deal. There we go. Son of a gun. Okay. So I'm gonna have to save my stock spindles, but I'll get the other lower control arm. Then I'm gonna drag in from the outside all those other the old suspension to break up my spindles. I'll bead blast them, go over them, check for cracks, And then we'll be on our way. And then I gotta go find the brakes in one of the containers. It is highly possible that, as you guys run into, I'm at burnout stage where I'm freaking tired. So, you know, sometimes we become less and less efficient as we get more and more tired, and I think that's the stage I'm at. Burnout. Okay, I gotta tap this one bushing. Used a golf word yet, but I'm getting freaking tempted. Oh shit, I'm almost there. Oh, okay, so I went a little too high. Okay, passenger side, see? It's all right. Dope up the freaking threads. Try not to get it everywhere. Okay, snug. Come on. Okay, that started. That started. And let's snug them up. I don't like to use the power tool tightening up stuff, especially new custom parts. I want to feel if I got tension on it. I want to know the threads aren't crossed. It takes me a little bit longer, but I don't freaking care. I don't have to worry about breaking. We're still hoping our carburetor guru, well, he knows about everything about racing. Todd is on his way out with carburetors. One for me, one for this. But unfortunately, he started his motorhome on fire yesterday and had to call the fire department when he was driving. Fortunately, they got it out. Unfortunately, he didn't have parts, so he couldn't get parts, so he took parts off one of his old cars, and I believe he will be here at some time today. Now, this stuff fit freaking perfectly. I mean, I am really impressed. You know, I had to help it in with a neoprene hammer. You want zero slop in these mounting points. This is what you want. So, I'm gonna go dragging the spindles out of the freaking mud. It's pouring down rain. I'm gonna knock off the spindles, clean them up. I'm also going to assemble our coilover shocks so I can mount them at the same time and get this front end together so I can throw some freaking rims and tires on this. This thing needs to move out of the booth back to the hoist. You can use the old spindles.
So these are the ones we took out of the car. They got to be taken apart, blasted, cleaned up. And then I'm going to go through the containers and find our front brake system and bare brakes and try to get them installed. And that leaves the front sway bar. And then I can put the wheels and tires, and I think we're using the winter Blizzaks that Mike used to go to Toronto, and he's going to burn them up on this trip across Canada. Oh yeah. Wow, that's tight. Yeah, let's get a little better leverage here. There we go. Lower ball joint. So take this off. I don't know if I have a pickle fork. Let's see if I can get behind it with a backup hammer. Smack it from the other side to pop it loose. Generally what I do. We're not reusing the ball joints or anything. They come on our new control arms from Speedtech. Complete with cotter keys and new nuts and rubber boots. So, oh yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm using these. Okay, I'll take them off too. What we got here, what are they? 11/16? Yes, they are. And how are you doing, honey? You just trying to be helpful? Oh, spiders coming out all over the place. That's a bit surprising. I better spray those. We just got a cat's ass. Surprised that's so freaking tight. Another spray, go back the other way. I may get an impact. I'm just taking old parts off. That's coming. Okay. That's more like it. I suppose I should go get our new brake kit to see what it comes with. Save the nuts. Whoa, more spiders. I guess it's got to happen sooner or later. You can take the cap off, take the hub off with all the bearings. Yeah, that was easy. With a cotter key for holding the bearing on. Oh, that one's a bit different. And almost, what is it? Oh, it's a finishing nail. Yeah, there's an old finishing nail. Guess that did the trick back then. Could have been a side of the road repair. Who knows? Whoop, I need 1 1/60. I believe. Yes. There we go. Yeah, these are, you torque these up tight when you put them together, and then you back them off. Tighten them up again snug, and then you spin your wheels until you feel the right amount of drag. So you know your bearings are set right. Now, I don't want the outside bearings. We're not using any of this, but still, I don't want the bearings to fall off. Wow. Those drums are actually pretty thick. I bet a guy could machine those and use them again. So, spindle nut, axle nut. Now, I want to make sure this is in good shape. Oh, okay. I thought maybe it had some burn marks. I've got to clean this all up and we've got to check it for cracks, right? But for now, how am I going to do that? Yes. I wonder if I can just pop that loose with a pry bar and a hammer. Some light tapping. Well, I'm going to get that off because that's holding this backing plate off, which we're not using anymore. We're not using those bolts anymore. So as much as it makes me cringe, there we have it. Okay. And our bolts. We've saved our nuts. Wait, I lost one nut here somewhere. There it is. Okay. So, the only thing left, I gotta take the brakes and take this top nut off. So now I gotta get brake pliers. This freaking thing apart and it's fighting me.
Oh yeah, what do you gotta do?
Well, I gotta get this part, which is the spindle.
Yeah, that's what you want.
I need to take that off and clean it and glass bead it. And this had drum brakes originally. So now I'm gonna put disc brakes on it. We have bare brakes.
Yeah.
So I have to take all this off.
Yeah.
And this particular bolt is fighting me a bit.
Oh,
I may
yeah.
get the impact on it because I'm just doing disassembly. And then I'll take it off with this lower ball joint because we have new ones in the car, those ones you saw,
Okay.
right? So this will all be brand new suspension and geometry. They've updated to fix some of the factory issues, right?
Yeah.
So this car is going to handle beautiful with this Speedtech. It's going to be freaking awesome.
Are they sponsoring that? Giving you some parts or something?
Well, they help us out, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I mean, we use it because we like it.
Oh yeah.
We used some of their stuff before and it's just amazing. Really
Phenomenal
good.
stuff, eh?
So I don't know what the deal is, but we like the stuff, and that's what matters.
Yeah.
Same with the bare brakes; they're nice, really freaking nice.
Huh.
So we're gonna put them on the front. That's where most of your braking happens.
Yeah.
I think we'll stay drum brakes on the back, just because this isn't a high performance car. It's just a really super clean driver. It'll have enough power,
Yeah, oh my God.
so it should be all right. I'm just trying to break this, but yeah, I find that I might have to. I just don't know. I may have to get a freaking impact.
Oh, did it move there?
Nope. I'm
No?
gonna get an impact.
Oh yeah.
That's 7/8. No, 15/16. Yeah, I'll get an impact on it. Now I'm gonna get this freaking thing off. Or is this? Oh, well, this thing's junk anyhow. So let's see if I can save it. It's time for some tools. There we go. I don't need this anymore. finish stripping this stuff off. There we go. More spare parts. Yeah, I'll go stick this backing plate in the vise and break that off. Then we're good to go. And there you have it. We'll tape up the machine surfaces. We'll degunk it. And then I'll glass bead what's left. I think this is the bare brakes, front brake system. It says A body, 64 to 77. I'll open this right. Find out shortly. Holy. Might have. Holy. We're running out of room. That's what we're running out of. Black.
Okay, explain everything as you're doing it, okay? So, right?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, what we're gonna call it. We're gonna put the tires on.
We will. But right now I'm taking everything apart and I'm not
Okay.
explaining while I'm taking it apart.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically it's the same suspension except upgraded is what they put in there. So should make this thing handle pretty good. But we gotta put 10,000 miles.
Mike.
So, what?
Go grab that jack stand out from under the diff on the other side.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And go down on the floor, Jack. Slow.
Hang on. And people say I never do anything.
You don't.
So do we have to change these bushings out?
Okay, now move that jack stand out of the way.
Yeah.
Move Cassidy's stool in that toolbox out of the way.
Okay, hang on.
Watch the battery.
Yeah. Drag it out here?
Yeah, pull.
Okay. There? Sure. Okay, that's good.
Blair,
Yeah, man.
you see those two brackets sitting on that hoist?
Yep.
The two closest to me?
Yep.
You want to bring me those? I need to remember how those go in. Oh, right here. Anyway's good. These are the uppers. I just need to. Was it that way or was it that way? No, other way. Of course, they're not labeled left and right, but I think they go that way. Now, there's a bag of hardware up front of the car.
Yeah.
In the one box, there should be a bunch of short, probably either 3/8 or 7/16 bolts and nuts.
Oh, somebody opened the bag.
No, the bag was ripped.
Okay, here, I'm gonna bring you the whole box. Don't lose them. Ooh, what are these ones for? Wow, those are cool.
What?
Okay, here. There you go.
What are cool?
Those little aluminum billet things, what are they for?
What, these?
Yeah.
Lower shock mount.
Oh, really?
Yeah, those bolt to the brackets that bolt to, oh, I just kicked that with my knee. Sorry about that. They bolt to the brackets that bolt back here.
Oh, okay. Oh,
And they mount like that.
oh, really?
Yeah. That's your lower shock mount.
Oh, are these just fronts or these rears, Connor?
What? That looks like rears.
Okay, well, this one's out. So this goes like this. Because this piece of the frame goes up. So
Yeah.
these are so they're supposed to be 11/16
Okay.
in the center, but this thing goes up. So Connor said make them 3/16 different. So
And they don't allow for that when they build these, eh?
no, they were supposed to have the spacers in here for the 64, but they didn't come.
Okay, fair enough.
So Connor said we should just tack these. Okay, where's the other bracket? Is it in the box? You just took it out. Yes, that's it. So what he's saying is it goes this, okay, it goes
That way?
that way. So this one should get tacked onto this.
Yeah, but I mean, we can drill a hole up first so we know we're coming through the trunk floor.
Yeah, yeah, but we don't have to go through the trunk floor. We've got to be able to get the nut in there to thread. This bolt has to go up unless we cut a hole in the floor,
Right.
which we could
Which is
do.
what I'm saying. You could drill through there with an 1/8 inch or, you know, a 5/3/8, whatever. So
Yeah.
it's perfect size, perfectly straight. And then we go up top and use a die grinder and hog it out. Just big enough for a socket, right?
Well, yeah, we got to get.
Now,
Yeah.
worst comes to worst, you know, I could run a freaking bead along here and weld them with it, right?
But it's just this is only a 16th and this is a quarter, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you still got to get the 3 bolts, but yeah, we were thinking of putting a couple little tacks around the edge here too, but I don't know.
I mean, again, the
shouldn't need
pressure
it.
is up,
Yeah.
right? Not
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
All the time when you're jumping over railway tracks, but I mean, you know,
Yeah.
these are good.
Yeah,
So I wouldn't be worried.
it's just getting that,
That one in there.
yeah, that funky one in there.
So
is the issue.
options, drill through if you so choose. But anyhow, okay, so I know what the issue is. This is
Yeah,
a big deal.
yeah, so I mean, I got the spacers made So we can, like I said,
Yeah, that's awesome.
okay, I'm just gonna smooth them down a bit and we can paint them black after, just shove them up there, whatever. Where did Connor put that drill? And I'll drill that hole through right here. Ouch! Oh, I got a hot drill bit right on the end of my nose. Ooh, that was like a wake up call.
Way up top. Okay, I see.
Yes, or does that?
I see the passenger side. Don't see the other one.
Oh,
Oh, there it is.
okay. Okay, now we gotta tack these. No, I gotta tack these spacers or we'll never get them in. Okay, so that, and this. Okay, so it goes sideways like this. Yes, no? I'm thinking. 1, 2, 3. So the high end has gotta be backside up, okay. Okay, so what do you do with the wrench? Okay, so I think, what size? I think that's 1/2 inch, isn't it?
Well, what's that bolt? 5/15?
Yeah.
They're 1/2 inch.
Okay. Okay, so that's going like this, like that. Yeah, that feels pretty secure, Blair. I mean, it rocks a bit, but I think once we tighten it down, it'll be good. Down further before, wasn't it? Well, okay, there you go. Okay, hold it there. Okay, snug that one up, Blair. Oh, ouch. That hurt. Hang on. There's not much angle to hold it. Spin it a bit. Okay. So what we're doing here, guys, is because we've got to get that one bolt underneath. So we're drilling holes in the top so we can drop that last bolt down from the top, just because it's really a pain in the to get it from the underneath, and there's really not that much room to maneuver. So we're going from the top down.
The next day.
Morning, guys. It is Wednesday, the 3rd of July. 16 days until we'd like to be doing the test drive. Yesterday, me and Blair put in about a 12-hour shot. And what did we accomplish yesterday, Blair?
All kinds of amazing, great and exciting things.
Yes, we got...
Beautiful suspension is in
We've
the
got this amazing Speedtech and QA1 combo suspension in here at the back. We've got the coilovers. We got the QA1 red anodized arms up top. We've got their beautiful bracketry. We learned a lot about putting in their suspension yesterday. Anyway, it was very educational. Blair and Connor came, gave us a hand for a bit, took everything apart, and we had to put it all back together. Blair up front here, we've got our
Upper and lower controller under, new steering box.
steering box, the chicane mounts here. These are those for aggressive handling. We got the monster sway bar in.
Yeah.
It's all looking. We got their hubs attached to the spindles.
Some of Blair's hair caught in that fender well.
Oh yes, we got a little of Blair's hair. You can tell mine's not that gray, but Blair's is.
Don't have a lot to spare.
Yeah. Anyway, it's pretty sick looking suspension. Can hardly wait to take this thing through some twisties. There won't be much of a workout going across the prairies, but once we get